What's going on, guys? I'm making this video to set a few things straight for Mr. Big Fish himself. I want to start off with, I'm sorry I haven't been at poker a lot. Life gets in the way. I know it's not much of a poker tournament or even a poker night without me. And I should be there more often, but life gets in the way, stress, and so on and so forth. But all that sad shit aside, it doesn't matter. What matters is next Saturday. Next Saturday is going to be the biggest thing in all of our lives that we look forward to every year. Every year. First off, I'm going to try to clear some misconceptions and misunderstandings and even set some of the records straight. First thing I want to do is set the record straight on Lucas. Lucas, you're a good poker player. You're a damn good poker player. You're better than me. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. But in the end, that doesn't matter, because even the best poker players lose. And you and I both know that. Now, you're asking yourself, well, what could I be talking about? Could be talking about the pre-tournament before the trophy tournaments where I beat you. Now that was the proudest moment in my life. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I keep it as a memorabilia is the little envelope of money. I keep that and I look at it every day. It's my proudest moment. I want you to know that I gave it my all in that tournament. I gave it my very best. And I plan to give my very best again at this tournament. Now, last year was probably the only year that I actually got to the final table, and I think I got 6th. I think it was 6th, but prior years I never got to it. But that should show that I've been doing better. I haven't been playing as myself, and I've been thinking things out. Now, what does Cody and thinking look like? God only fucking knows. I don't even know. But I'm going to be doing everything in my power to not only get to that final table, but to win that trophy and finally bring it home. But even if I don't do it this year or the next year or the year after that or 5 years down the line, it does not matter. I swear to God, I swear to Big Fish himself, that I will always be that fear in the back of everyone's mind of, will this year be Cody's year? Because let's be honest, playing against me one-on-one at the final table has to be nerve-wracking. I'm not here to boast, but if I had to face me, I'd be scared shitless. I don't know what the fuck I have. I don't even know what another me would have. But that all aside, I'm also going to try to clear up some misinformations about certain poker players, because I think that got a little bit of a bad rap from Mr. Big Fish himself. I'm going to start with Gage. Gage, Lucas he ripped you a new one. I'm not going to lie, that shit was funny. Fuck, dude. Now, I can't say that he was lying, so I won't. But I will say this. I have seen you at poker tables, or at poker nights really, with stacks as tall as everybody there. There are nights where you have such a fucking stack, it is like the Great Wall of fucking China. So, shit talk Luke wants to do, but when it comes down to it, when you're having a good fucking night, you are having the best fucking night. I don't think I've ever come close to stacking that much money. Ever. I mean, I've taken home decent amount, but never the stacks that you get. You don't always get to take them home, but when you do, it's a lot. And it's impressive, buddy. It really is. You should feel proud of yourself. As for Drew. Drew, you can be defended for your actions, and here's how. I have seen the hands you've been dealt and the people you've played against with their hands, with your own hand, and if I was in your shoes, I would be fucking drinking and smoking too to fucking deal with the fucking annoyingness of it all. You have to be inebriated to deal with some of the stupid shenanigans you have to deal with. If you had to do that sober, you'd go fucking insane, and I don't blame you. So don't let Lucas talk shit about you trying to mellow out at poker. It is stressful. We stress you out. We're a bunch of fucking idiots who barely know what the fuck we have half the time, and for whatever reason, the fucking river gets it there, and especially from Mitch. Especially from Mitch. With Gage, it's Gage, but Mitch, I swear, he pulls a lucky charm out of his ass every time. Now, for my homie, Jonathan. Buddy, you play it tight, and I respect that. I really do. Like, if you think about it, what you're really doing is you're not underestimating anybody. You're overestimating, which isn't great, but you're at least not underestimating. And I can understand why. Some of the shit some people are playing is just fucking insane. Though Lucas does have a point. Some of the hands you get are fucking great and you should play them. But you gotta think of it this way, Lucas. Jonathan's, let's say, people have had a real bad track record of dealing with the white man. The white man, when he plays, that motherfucker takes everything. Fuck, last time the white man took shit from Jonathan's people, they were left with nothing but loincloths and fucking feathers. Alright? So, I can't blame Jonathan for playing fucking tight. He doesn't want to lose what little left they fucking have. Now, as for me, being a bad poker player and a bitch. Now, I'll admit I'm not a good poker player. I think I'm decent at times, and at worst, I'm bad. I'm not terrible, which is, scraping bottom of the barrel of compliments, but I'm not at least terrible. I'm bad and decent on my good days, which I'm okay with, but I'm always shooting for better. Everyone gives me advice, I listen to that advice, and I take it to heart, and I do my utmost. That's why I was able to get to the final table last year, and that's why I'm going to get to the final table this year, and maybe even further. But even if I don't, I'm going to get closer, and I'm going to keep getting closer until I have it. Now, as for the bitch part, to me, there's only one way to really explain that away. And it's the fact that if you're a good poker player and I'm a bad poker player, if a good poker player loses to the bad poker player, well, 2 plus 2 equaling 4 basically means you're a bitch. You're good at the game and you lost to someone who's bad at it. Yeah, that kind of makes you the bitch. Not me the bitch, you the bitch. But I don't think you're a bitch. I think you are fucking great. Every time you're at the table, I'm excited. Every time. I do everything in my power to win the hands I am with when I'm playing against you. They work out sometimes and not in others. Now, I can't promise that I won't play like myself at the tournament. Hell, I think that's one of my strong suits. But what I can promise is this. This Saturday, this Saturday, I'm going to give it my all. And everybody there, I love you all to death. To me, you're all better than me, hands down. And you all play well. You're all going to be a challenge, and I fucking love that challenge. But I am going to do everything in my power to not only get to that final table and not only to get that trophy. I'm going to do everything in my power to prove to Mr. Big Fish himself that he's not dealing with a bad poker player. He's just messing with a poker player that just is on a whole nother level. Though, only time will tell and we'll have to see. I could suck ass or do terrible or this and that. There's a lot of good other players that haven't been mentioned, like G-Lo, and, you know, it's Britain, whatever. But, and then there's Jack, which Mitchell says we're each other's nemesis. If I can't even remember the dude's fucking face or his name half the time, I don't know how he would be my nemesis. But I don't know why anyone thinks I hate him. It's just sometimes when he has a hand, he just has it. So, but all in all, I'm looking forward to this Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, Lucas, and I look forward to playing against everybody. Best of luck to everyone. I hope you all have a good time, and by God, I will give it my all. I swear.